Well, I'm actually winning. I'm actually winning. This would be called winning. Every time I was murdered or anything else, every enemy I have ever had was doing something to me. So when I was murdered, every enemy was trying to just break or bust or kill me once and for all. Then they have no end of the world, no white throne judgment, nothing to face. So just like the devil was trying to kill me in the embryo and at birth, most of my evil god enemies and more were trying to kill me the whole time. So if the United States would poison me, all my enemies try to jump in and make it worse, make me combust or explode or pop or break in some way that isn't fixable. So their nightmare's over. Nobody can win against them. And it's been that bad the whole time. So really, I feel pretty arrogant. But you'd have to see what I came from. When I had little to no power, all they did was kill and obliterate my death like it was nothing. When I had a little bit of substantial power, I had to use most of that power to just survive while they kept trying to obliterate me. And now they try to do everything they could ever do to me. And at the most, it's like, oh, ow, or, oh, God, or, oh, my gosh, this is a bad night. I'm not doing it. But that is nothing compared to what I have been through the whole dangity time. So I look at people and it's like, unless you're going to think or say, my queen, and understand what I've been through to get here, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm fighting everything in existence. No God has done that. And I'm fighting everything in existence after everything in killing me and more they could do to me. No, I'm not going to listen to you. If they think my queen, and ask the gods, they don't ever talk like that again, because what I'm winning at is impossible. It's every enemy ever known, and bad spiritual things are very, very scary, very powerful, and very bad. So it's every enemy ever known. In a monumental victory where finally nobody could hurt nobody or be near anybody ever again. And at the most, they're just getting sucker punches and jabs in while I laugh because I'm inevitably going to win. But you'd have to see the nothing I came from. You'd have to understand the death that I have been to understand the victory I'm almost at. Because, yeah, I had to fight all of existence. I have to sit while all of existence tries to make sure I'm dead and gone, and they can win when I'm not there to win against them. So what does that prove? It proves most gods wouldn't win. Most gods would not win against everything, which is why cancer children, and scary things have existed for so long. Most gods were killed, so most original gods were killed, and most gods can't win, and most gods would easily give up or give in and just do what they were told by enemies. So I'm one of the only things that could face all enemy realities of all of existence and win. So I'm going to go ahead and really enjoy that. That's an ego thing right there. But I realize they don't just give up and they don't just honor your victory. So like you really, really have to just fight till the end. In a force field and a reality where... So I got a halo and a resurrection that said, I'm God, I've won. But no one would honor it. Every enemy would not honor it. They didn't even care that I had one. They looked at me like they would take my halo, my resurrection, and my brand new title that I have won and throw it in the garbage and not even honor anything and didn't care. So I have learned that when you fight all your enemies once and for all, the best thing you can do is put a force field and make sure the force field just takes care of making sure, like a bug zapper, I have learned that I have to make a force field around myself that's like a bug zapper that will zap them like bugs in death, like death and worse, bug zap them until they just can't get near me or do anything bad against me ever again. And that's the sad thing, is that you have to teach gods from now on. If any god or child of God or more are going to be saviors, which saviors have existed throughout existence since ever, so they probably always will exist. Everybody loves savior stuff and amazing emotional stuff like that. Gods live on that stuff, so there will always be saviors or sacrificers. And now you have to teach them. Enemies don't like to honor anything, so you have to add a killing overloaded force field in addition to your victory. This is a brand new thing too, because gods have fought their enemies all the time. Gods have weeded out enemies all the time. Gods have gotten up and killed tons of enemies all the time. But when you're going to ultimately fight against every enemy once and for all, it's going to have to come with a killing force field. It's going to have to come with a monumental destructive force field. You're going to have to live in monumental overloaded destruction that just forces your victory and the title and the reality, because they won't honor anything else. And so that would tell you this is the first time that all gods are against all things. So probably the original gods that were against all bad things once and for all got killed. And I was the only one to ultimately win and stay alive. Well, stay dead. I was the only one that could stay that dead, but still exist somehow to win at the end of this battle. So it tells you this is a battle that has always existed. And as soon as I created gods, I realized that gods easily are very out of control. And it has been the hardest, most overwhelming fight and victory ever known. But hey, live and learn. Now you know how to take care of things from now on. But it's real brutal how you have to take care of things, because they won't just honor or do anything. And yeah. Here we go again, to yet another day of whatever is going to be dished out.